Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex if you are new here, and today I'm going to give you guys my personal Mounjaro Starter Kit of how I lost 183 pounds on Mounjaro solely. This is going to be like a do's and don'ts, tips and tricks. This is all of the things that I would say, in my personal opinion, that one would need when starting any GLP-1 for the very first time. Coming at you strong at number 1, okay? Coming at you oh so strong and mighty. If you are a sensitive stomach girly like myself, you know, all bad bitches have a sensitive stomach. That's what they say. That's what I'll be hearing. You're going to need something, anything. But if you're like me, a prescription for constipation. You're gonna need a prescription for constipation. When I tell you that constipation hits you so hard, it's not nothing that Miralax, fiber, enema, prunes, none of that stuff can help you with, okay? In my personal opinion, what I did was I went to my doctor and I asked for a prescription strength of something that could help me go to the bathroom, and my doctor prescribed me Linzess at the lowest dose, 72 mcg. And to be honest, I recommend it to all of my girly pops that come to me and express their, you know, side effects of constipation. I am one who had constipation prior to Mounjaro, and that constipation simply got worse. Okay, it got worse, 10 times worse being on Mounjaro. Yes, I always knew that constipation was a side effect, but when I tell you, baby, a side effect, constipation ain't got nothing. Miralax ain't got nothing on constipation. Okay, that Mounjaro constipation is something else. So number 1 is a prescription for something for constipation. I would not take anything over the counter, to be honest. In my personal opinion, nothing over the counter worked for me, but your stomach and your bowels and digestive system might be a little, you know, more accustomed and more likable to those things. Might also be cost effective with Linzess. Most insurances, you do need to get a prior authorization, just like the GLP-1, but we're not shy to prior authorizations over here. So that was nothing. Coming up at number 2, what I would recommend, supplements. Now, when I say supplements, I mean probiotics, prebiotics, cranberry pills to combat the UTIs. Absolutely a probiotic to combat the yeast infections. What some women don't know is that because the medication is classified for type 2 diabetes, the medication throws something in your pH balance off. If you have a sensitive that is going to cause you to have an overgrowth of yeast in your lady bits, okay? So I would just highly recommend, from my personal experience, you getting on a probiotic prior to starting a GLP-1 medication, okay? Probiotics, prebiotics, cranberry pills, 100%. If you look like me, I would automatically get on vitamin D. But I would recommend you getting labs done prior to starting a GLP-1. But just know a vitamin D supplement is something that you're going to need to get on if you're not already on it. For the simple fact that a lot of people that look like me are already 9 times out of 10 vitamin D deficient. That's just that the research shows that people that look like me are already vitamin D deficient. So just go ahead and do yourself a favor and just start taking vitamin D. Now, if you want to get those labs prior to taking any supplements, I would highly recommend you do so that you can know how the GLP-1 affects your body and you're not playing guessing games, okay? You know exactly what happened, when it happened. That's what I did. That's what I recommend you do. Get your labs done before you start any GLP-1 and before you start any supplements, okay? And then also consult your doctor. This is just what I did. This is not medical advice. Next up on the list is get you a cute water bottle, okay? My personal fave is a Stanley Cup, but get you a cute water bottle of your choice. Can be on the cheaper end, can be on the higher end, does not matter how much it costs. Just make sure it's cute, fun, and it's something that you are going to enjoy drinking out of, okay? Next thing, get you a support team. Get you 1 to 2 people that love you for you, are supportive of you no matter what you do, and preferably in the GLP-1 community. There are a lot of men and a lot of women in the GLP-1 community on TikTok that are very much so supportive. If you need my help in locating someone specifically curated for you, whether it's because you have PCOS, I got a girly pop for that. Whether if you're a male and you had or have testosterone issues, I got a man for that. Whether you are someone with type 2 diabetes, I got a girly pop for that. There are a lot of people, places, and things that we can be put in touch with, but we don't because we just don't know. There's so much support on the internet when it comes to being on a GLP-1 medication. A lot of people just don't know that the community is out there, and I am here to tell you that the GLP-1 community is out there, and we are welcoming. I am very welcoming, and the people that I surround myself with are very welcoming, genuine, friendly, beautiful human beings. I don't associate with negative. I don't associate with mean. I don't associate with anything other than support. The people that I personally would recommend to someone are nothing short of sweet, kind, genuine, and most importantly, supportive. We've all been there. We've all done that. Majority of my people were heavier and got lighter. We've all been through the journey. We are all still on the journey. We are all still navigating through this journey. We don't know it all, but we are all navigating through different parts of this GLP-1 community. Next up, honestly, I would say before you do anything, I would definitely say for you to write down rewards. Get you a notebook, and then depending on how much weight you want to lose, whether you want to lose like over 100 pounds or under, however much, set some goals. Like at 25 pounds lost or 50 pounds lost, goals, and set rewards for those goals. So hey, if I lose 25 pounds, I'm gonna go buy this. If I lose 50 pounds, I'm gonna go buy that. That way you have something to look forward to. And then maybe find you a buddy that you can walk with daily or a couple of times out of the week, so that way you can get human interaction and also prioritize your health and wealth while still being focused, disciplined, and just creating a safe space around being on our GLP-1 and getting comfortable. What I noticed is talking to people who have been there, done that, is so much easier than talking to people who have no idea. They just don't get it. They just don't understand. There are certain things that I'm like, oh, I'm feeling like this today, and the average person is like, what does that mean? And I'm like, yeah, you just forget it. But then I'm talking to somebody who's been on a GLP-1, who has experienced it, who knows all about it, and they're like, oh my god, me too. I didn't know how to explain it or express it, but I felt just like that. Oh my god, you get me. Yes, I want to feel seen. To be understood is to be loved, and that is all I ask for in life. I would definitely say you need to get you some ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is going to be one of your besties, okay? When you are having that Mounjaro headache, ibuprofen is the only thing that's going to be able to touch it. Don't even fool around with the Tylenol. Leave the Tylenol at the store. It's not going to do anything for you, okay? Remember, your big sis Lex said that. It's not going to do anything. 4 tabs of the 200 ibuprofen. It's gonna knock that right out for you, babes. Also, protein water, okay? Also, I would recommend personally that I love down vitamin water. Vitamin water is going to be your best friend. If you are not a water girly, you're not like so enthused with regular plain water, get you some vitamin water, babes. Don't listen to what everybody else says. Vitamin water is just as good as regular water, okay? Sometimes I only drink vitamin water if I'm really not feeling it. At least I'm still getting my water intake in. Yeah, okay? Water is key to losing this weight. Water, agua, okay, agua. Next up, you're going to want to get you some ginger chews, okay? You can get ginger chews almost anywhere. I know sometimes I'll find them in Burlington Coat Factory, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, Target, Harris Teeter, any store, any grocery store. I've also seen them in like GNC, Vitamin Shop, ginger chews. You can also get them on Amazon. That is going to be a huge key factor in your Mounjaro journey, your GLP-1 journey. Ginger chews. Also, alcohol pads, okay? Alcohol pads for nausea. You're going to want to sniff those bad boys, okay? Sniff them, okay? You might think that's weird, but something about the sniffing the alcohol, it just, nausea be gone, okay? Sniff it. Oh, also what I would highly recommend you doing is prior to starting, I would definitely eat you like a low fat meal, high protein, prior to starting Mounjaro or any GLP-1 medication. Just because you don't know how your body is going to react to the medication in your system, and you don't want to be sick. Okay, you don't want to be like me, who was nauseous and didn't know what to expect. I think I just ate anything and I kind of was just like after. If you're one to want to drink protein shakes, just make sure your protein shakes are not pre-made. Get a clean protein powder, one that preferably does not have sucralose in it, because I do believe that it is very bad for you and it is actually hazardous to humans, but that's not here nor there. Also, I personally would recommend getting possibly some type of protein bars, protein snacks. Now when I say protein snacks, my favorite protein snacks were cheddar cheese, salami, turkey, really any type of cheese and meat, to be honest. And then I would put it in a container with maybe some grapes, maybe some crackers, all of the things just to make life taste so much better, you know. But if you would like a part 2, let me know in the comments and we can rearrange that. But that's all for today, folks. Until next time, don't miss me so much. Bye.
I got diamonds on her arm, diamonds in her ears. She gon' wear that diamonds for a year. I'm tryna treat you special.